Hey y'all, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I've got a special treat for you. We're going to make egg rolls today. I'm going to start y'all with a buffalo chicken egg roll, then we're going to do a Philly cheesesteak, and then my favorite, the cheeseburger egg roll. All right, y'all ready? Let's go in the kitchen. Okay guys, first up on the egg roll menu tonight, I got this rotisserie chicken. I'm just going to pull some of the white meat off of this, and y'all, I'm sorry, Jake's over there playing a video game with a friend, so you might hear him laughing. Okay, so we got rotisserie chicken, your favorite buffalo wing sauce. I'm going to use this, couple of stalks, sorry, couple of stalks of celery, and then just some mozzarella cheese, and then egg roll wrappers, which I don't have in front of me, so hang on. Okay, and then egg roll wrappers. You can use these or just whatever brand you can find. This is just the one that my store had today when I went to the store. Well, the other day. I've already opened these. Okay, so we're going to do this one first, and then I'll show you. Actually, I think we're going to do the filling. I'll mix this filling up, and then I'll mix the fillings for the other ones up, and then I'll show you how to roll them in just a minute. Okay, so I've already got my celery chopped up, but because Jacob doesn't like celery, but he likes buffalo chicken, I'm going to just do this part, and then I'll take some out, and then I'll add celery. So I've got about 2 cups of that rotisserie chicken, and you can see I just shredded it up, okay, just in little pieces, just however you like it. And then I'm going to pour in, about that much, I don't know, maybe a cup, maybe half a cup of our buffalo sauce. And then I'm just going to add about that much cheese. Y'all, I don't measure anything. That's probably, I don't know, half to 3/4 of a cup or so. And then we're just going to kind of mix it up, and we'll see how it looks. Okay? See what we got. And if we need to add more cheese, we can add more cheese. If we need to add more sauce, we can add more sauce. So it's just, kind of however much chicken you got. Depends on how much sauce you got. How many egg rolls you're going to make. It just depends. This that I'm going to make tonight probably will make 10, maybe 6 or 8. I don't know. So that looks about right there. Okay. I might add just a little bit more cheese when I put them together. But for now, that's kind of where we want it. Okay. Just like that. Cool. Okay, so I took some of the filling out for Jacob, and I only diced up one of these ribs of celery. So we're just going to add it, and this one's just going to be mine. So there we go. Okay. All right, so now we're going to make the other fillings for the other ones that we're going to do, and then I'll show you how to wrap them, and we'll get them all fried up. Okay, so now we're going to make the filling for the Philly cheesesteak egg roll. Okay, so I've got some ground beef, just a really small little onion. I'm probably only going to use about half of this, and I'll list the increments down below for a full pound or so of ground beef. But for tonight and for this video, I'm going to actually cut this pack in half, and I'm going to use half for this Philly cheesesteak and then half for the cheeseburger ones. Okay, so I'm only going to use probably half of this. And I'm only going to use about half of this bell pepper. If you were going to use this whole pack, you would use the whole onion and the whole bell pepper. Okay? Okay. And then I'm only going to use about a teaspoon or so of the Worcestershire sauce. And then I've got just a good all-purpose salt, pepper, garlic, onion kind of blend. And then this will go in when we wrap the egg rolls up. I'll put a couple of strips of this provolone cheese in there. Okay? All right, so we're going to go to the stove, and we're going to make this one. Okay guys, we're going to add our green pepper and onion, and just let this saute for a couple of minutes, just till they get, start to sweat just a couple minutes, and then we'll add our ground beef in here. It smells good already. You know what else it needs, and it probably don't need it, but you know what I'm going to add to it. Squeezy garlic. No, I can't do hardly anything without squeezy garlic. I love this stuff. Alright, so we're going to give that just about 15 seconds, maybe not even that long, just so you can smell it. And then I'm going to just push everything to the side. Yeah, that was totally not 15 seconds. Push everything to the side, and then we're just going to add this ground beef. Okay? Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of my all-purpose seasoning on it. just maybe a teaspoon or so. Don't need much, okay? And then we're just gonna break this up and let it start to cook. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it gets all done, okay? Okay, now that the beef's all done, we're gonna hit it with just about a teaspoon or so of this Worcestershire sauce. And we're just gonna cook that just a minute. Yes, ma'am. Is this traditional cheesesteak? Absolutely not. Is it delicious? Absolutely yes. Okay, all right. So now that filling's all done. Now let me show you what I like to do, okay? All right, all I like to do, just because there's a lot of grease in the bottom of this, is just get me a dish with a paper towel, and I'm just gonna drain this filling on this paper towel just so we don't get so much grease in our egg roll, okay? So I'm gonna finish removing this, and then we'll make our filling for our cheeseburger, and then I'll show you how to wrap everything up. Okay, and now for my favorite filling of all time. This is my cheeseburger egg roll filling. I know y'all, I love this, and I'm so excited to share this one with y'all. Okay, so I've got the other half of that ground beef, the other half of that onion, just a couple strips of bacon. I've never put bacon in my cheeseburger egg rolls, but I had these couple little strips of bacon, and I just thought it sounded good, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, bacon, and then just a couple of your favorite pickle. I have these kosher deals from Mount Olive, and then, yes, we're gonna use Velveeta. Y'all don't come at me for this. Velveeta is super, super good in this, and I think, pretty sure, this is the same thing that if you've ever been to Disney World and had the cheeseburger egg rolls in Adventureland, they put plastic cheese in theirs. So, and yeah, I said plastic cheese, and y'all, we're just gonna go with it. You know, people's been eating this stuff forever, and it's fine. It's not gonna kill you. If you would rather use this, by all means, use this. I like this. My family likes this. I'm okay with it. So that's what we're going to do, okay? All right, so I'm going to chop up this bacon. I'm going to chop up this onion, and then we'll go to the stove, and I'll show you this one, okay? I'll show you one thing before we go to the stove. I'm trying to get all my stuff chopped up. I don't like this part of the pickle when it goes in the filling. So all I'm going to do is take my knife and just run it down the seeds. Try not to get your finger. And I'm just going to take all that out. I just don't like it. It gets mushy in the filling, and I just don't like it. You can totally leave it in. It's fine. And also, I drain my pickles a little bit on a paper towel so they're not, again, so mushy in the filling. Okay? And then I'm just going to run my knife long ways through these, kind of like that. Okay? And then we're going to turn them, and I'm just going to make them just, you know, kind of, can you see that? Just little pieces about like that. Okay? All right. Now we'll go to the stove. Okay, guys, first we're going to cook our bacon. So I've just got those couple strips of bacon that I just kind of diced up a little small. And we're just going to cook these until crispy. And then we'll take them out and and then, and then we'll take them out and cook our beef mixture. All right, so now that my bacon's done, I'm going to take it out. And we're just going to drain it on some paper towel, just like that. And because this bacon didn't have a whole lot of grease, I'm just going to cook my onion in this rather than olive oil. And I think it'll just give it some good flavor. So, all right, I'm going to get the rest of this bacon out, okay? All right, so we're going to add in our half an onion. And this was kind of a small onion, so we're just going to go with that. Whoa. That bacon grease was hot, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to let these cook just for a minute. And then we'll put us just a little bit of garlic in here. There we go. So I'm going to add just a little bit of my squeezy garlic. Just a little. There we go. Y'all know I don't measure that stuff. I love it. Alright, and just like we did with the Philly cheese, we're just going to kind of move our onions back. And we're just going to add in our ground beef. There we go. And then I'm going to hit it with that same all-purpose seasoning, okay? Just about a teaspoon or so. Okay? Now we're just going to crumble this up and let it cook till it's done. And then I'll show you what we got. Okay, so I'm just going to take these paper towels and soak up some of this grease. Just like that. Easy peasy. And you can totally get it out of the pan and drain it. This is just the easy way. So this is what we're doing. Alright. Let me get everything else together and we'll get this filling put together and then we'll get them all wrapped up. Okay, so I've turned the heat down to low. We're going to add in our cheese. Okay, and I'm just going to cook this for a couple minutes till that cheese melts, and then we'll add our bacon and our pickles. This won't take but just a minute or so. Okay, so now you can see our cheese is all melted. I'm going to add in back our bacon, and then we're going to add in our pickles. Make sure you get them all. There we go. And then we're just going to give this a good mix around till everything's mixed up. And then I'm just going to put this in a bowl so we can scoop it out a little easier here in a minute. Y'all, I know that looks like a hot mess, but I'm going to tell you what. This is one of the most delicious things on the planet. Y'all just hang with me, okay? Alright, here we go. Now we're going to get these egg rolls wrapped up, okay? Okay, so before we start rolling, get you a sheet tray, get you a piece of parchment, and label however many egg roll flavors you're gonna do. And then I just like to take you can either put another piece of parchment over this because you don't want this ink to come in contact with your food, because I wrote this with a Sharpie. Today, just for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna use these little plates. That way when you go to fry them, you know which ones you're frying and what's what. Okay, all right, so now let me show you how to roll these up. Okay, they're all going to roll up exactly the same way. So you're just going to take your egg roll wrapper and put it with like a triangle or like a diamond, I mean, with the point facing you, okay? And then whatever filling you're going to do, I'm going to start with the Philly cheesesteak so that I can show y'all how to do this one, because this is the only one really that I add cheese to in the filling, because we didn't put cheese in the pot. So let's do that one first. So I got our Philly cheese, and we're just going to put a couple little spoonfuls in the kind of lower part of this wrapper, okay, just like that. Make sure you get peppers and onions and everything. And then I've just got some really good provolone cheese that I cut into strips, okay, and you're just going to take a couple of strips of this cheese, 2 or 3, you know, whatever makes you happy with the cheese. We like a lot of cheese. Okay, so like that. And then you're just going to take this point first. Let me scoop this up just a little, kind of compact it. There we go. We're just going to take this point, okay, you see that? And we're just going to kind of squeeze it together. Then we're going to take one corner like this, and then the other side like this. These have been sitting out on the counter. They're a little bit dry. Let me take that off. And then you're just going to roll this up. Look at that. And then this is just water. Take a little bit of water on your finger and moisten this little point, okay? And then you're just going to roll it up like that. Look at that. The perfect little egg roll. And then I'm going to put that up there where the Philly cheesesteak one goes, okay? All right. You want to see one more? All right, let me show you one more. Okay. So do this again, okay? Take a couple spoonfuls of our filling. And you don't want to overfill them, because then you're just going to have a mess. So a couple little spoonfuls. Sorry, that's Maybelline. She's crazy. Somebody's outside. And then you're just going to put some cheese, okay? And you're just going to take your point, kind of squeeze everything together. Try to keep it all in there. And then tuck that corner, and tuck that corner, and then take your finger, just like that, and roll it up. And there you go. It looks like a little envelope. It's so cute. Okay, I'm going to get everything else rolled up, the cheeseburger, the buffalo chicken, and everything else. And then we'll go back to the stove and we'll fry these up. Okay, so here's our final little step. I've got my clean cast iron pan, and we're just going to put just an inch or so of vegetable oil. You can use whatever oil you like. Vegetable oil is just what I've got today. And we're just going to let that heat up until it's really, really hot, and we'll fry these egg rolls up. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the neatest trick. Are you ready? So on a shallow pan like this, I don't have a thermometer that will clip to it because it'll just fall out. So here's your trick for the day. Take you a little, it's just a wooden spoon, okay? After this has been heating up for 5-7 minutes or so, take the end of the wooden spoon and watch this. If it bubbles up like that, can y'all see that? Your oil's hot and it's ready to fry. How about that? Okay, there's your trick today. Okay, so now we're ready to fry. Our oil's hot. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? With tongs, okay? Do not do this with your bare hand. Take your egg roll gently and lay it into this oil, just like that, okay? And I'm gonna do 2 at a time, okay? You don't want to overcrowd your pan because you don't want your oil to cool off that much. And we're just going to fry these a minute or 2 on each side. The filling's already cooked, so we don't need to worry about that. You're just going to get the egg roll wrapper crispy, okay? So we'll give these a minute or 2, and then I'll show you what they look like when we flip them over. All right, so these have been going just about 2 minutes. Y'all, what? Look at that. And we're just going to flip these over and let this side get nice and brown, and then we'll get everything else fried up, and then I'll show you what we got, okay? And look at that, nice and brown and crispy. Yes, ma'am. So we're just gonna put these back over here, and I've got a paper towel over there just to absorb some of this extra grease. And I'm gonna get the rest of these all fried up, and then, yeah, me and Michael's gonna taste test them. Okay, all right, y'all hang around, hang on. Hey y'all, so today we made 3 flavors of egg rolls.
She made.
I made. I was gonna do a pepperoni version for Elena, and then I realized I'm having pepperoni. So we'll do that another day. So, which one are you gonna try?
I'm gonna try the cheesesteak.
And I'm gonna do cheeseburger. I've made the buffalo chicken ones a lot. I know they're good. Okay, where's my Disney people? If you're Disney people and you've been to the little cart outside of Adventureland and you've had cheeseburger egg rolls, guess what? These are pretty ding dang close, okay?
Ned Flanders.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You did say that. Are they as good? No, because we're not in Disney World, but they'll do if you really want one. So that's what I'm gonna have. Ready? Ching ching.
Ching ching. Oh, this is delicious.
Y'all, stop. Oh my goodness.
This one's got little bites of green pepper, some onion, some cheese. It's really good.
That is so close to that little cart in Disney World. That is so close. Oh my goodness, y'all.
And I
love
didn't
those.
just eat an entire egg roll. I only ate half of one.
Yeah, we've already been nibbling just to make sure they were good before we decided we'd tell y'all they were good. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to go finish off some egg rolls and maybe share with the kids. I don't know. Jacob has decided he likes buffalo chicken, so yay. That kid don't eat hardly anything. Anyway, we're broadening his horizons. Do we have a dog over here? Oh, just Maybelline.
Yeah. No, we have one behind us too.
Well, y'all, we had this dog show up at our house
last night.
So we're just kind of holding on to him. It's the weekend and we can't get a hold of anybody, so we're just waiting, keeping him till Monday. But anyway, it's not the point. We're going to go eat. He is not staying here. And now it's on camera, so now y'all know too. We're going to go eat egg rolls, and I don't know what we're going to do next time. What do y'all want to see next time? Tell me down here, okay? Tell me what y'all want to see. Do y'all want to see sweet, savory, what you want? So just tell me, and then we'll go from there. All right, we're going to go eat egg rolls. We love y'all. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And we'll see y'all next time, and we'll make something out yummy. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.